Good morning, everybody. Good morning, all. Hi, Faith. Hello, Cindy. Good morning, Victorian. Good morning. Good morning over on the YouTube side to Ice Core, as well as Faith on the YouTube side. How are you guys all doing today? I hope you're all having a good morning. I'm feeling... I'd say I'm feeling better, but I'm really not. But we'll make it through. I'm tired. I haven't slept very well. I've not been feeling very good. My stomach is still a little bit flip-floppy. But I'm not, like, feeling completely miserable any longer, so I guess that's positive, right? But hey, everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're going to be getting back into... We got a lot of stuff planned for today. We've got Long Dark this morning. We got Survival, A Fountain of Youth this afternoon. This evening, we're going to be playing The Front. We've not played The Front on stream before, so we're going to be playing some of The Front and checking that out. And then tomorrow, we've got Long Dark, Escape the Pacific, and Stellaris tomorrow evening, so... Husband's alarm woke me early, so I made it on time. Yay, General Mom! Woo! Hi, General Mom, over on the YouTube side as well. It's a wonderful morning now. Seeing my smiley face. Well, I'm trying. It's been one of those weeks so far. But we are going to get back into our low health run. A second attempt. We are currently in the Mountain Town trailer. If you remember from the last episode, we just took down the bear. So we got the bear taken down, which is great news. And we were able to cook him up and get cooking 5. So that is fantastical news right there. But we're gonna be sort of prepping and getting ready because we're gonna try to get out to we're gonna try to get out to Mystery Lake. I wanted to get the moose really badly, but the moose just decided to not. I decided I can't plan my game or play my game around the moose. I need to just take a moose if I see him, and we just need to move along from there. Quick question: your 50 days challenge in Ash Canyon, did you ever find the Prepper's Bunker? Yes, I did. The Prepper's Bunker in Ash Canyon is in a very weird spot. There's a place called the Climber's Cave. And if you go out of the Climber's Cave, if you're like standing in front of it, you're looking out on a lake. And the Climber's Cave is there. And it's not really a cave. It has sort of a back entrance and a front entrance, and it has a little fireplace in it. And a bed, I think, as well. No, it doesn't have a bed. No, it doesn't have a bed. It just has a little fire pit. But if you're in the Climber's Cave and you're looking out towards the lake, if you go to your right, and you go up the hill a little bit, there'll be a spot where you can jump over to another little cliff. And that'll lead to a trail that goes up to the, that goes up to the Prepper's Cache. It's kind of in an unusual spot, but it's not too bad. You can definitely find it if you're looking for it. Once we get to Ash Canyon, we will definitely head over there. And good morning, Larry. Hello. Can't believe the luck I got. It got called off just in time to catch the stream. Nice. Nice. Yes, if we get lucky enough, we will actually head over to that and check it out. Do I have enough? Okay, I've got my deerskin pants. I want to get deerskin boots. We got the rabbit skin hat and gloves. Was scary as it was a never coming back from area. It is a little bit spooky going up there, I'm not gonna lie. Now do we have boots already being made? I don't think we do. Deerskin boots. No, we don't already have them being made. Okay. Let's drink up. We're gonna get these boots made. We gotta get boots made. Get boots on the ground. There we go. ID Swim, how you doing? Hello, hello. But yeah, the prepper's bunker is really freaking annoying in that zone. It's not in a really convenient spot, I guess you'd say. It's totally findable though. Hey, Queen Felicia, hello. How are you, darling? How's it going today? All right, let's get a little bit more time on the deerskin booty boots. Wow, we're really like tired, I guess. Yeah, we're really tired. That's okay. We'll go until we can't go here. Okay. So that's pretty much just told us to stop, which is fine. I used up a whole sewing thing on that, but that's okay.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Big L, hello, made it early. Well, I'm glad you're here early. I'm glad. Let's just say I'm glad I'm even here today. I woke up about 7 this morning, about 2 hours ago, and I was not feeling it at all. So
tired.
And then I decided, you know, we're gonna do it anyway. Oh shoot, we are tired, aren't we? We are really tired. Dubes, good morning as well, my friend. You've been busy working? Well, good. That's good. But, you know, I decided I needed to do it anyway. I got, like, a slight headache still behind my eyes. My stomach's not feeling 100%, but I'm like, you know what? I'll be better. I just need to get going, and I'll feel better as I go along. So I'm hoping I'll feel better as we go along today. Because we got a lot planned for today. There's a lot of stuff planned for today. Holy crap. Hey, Romper Stopper, how you doing? So we got Long Dark this morning. We got Survival Fountain of Youth Hardcore mode this afternoon. And then we got some. We're going to be playing on stream the Front this evening. So we're gonna see what we think about the Front. Because I've not played the Front on stream before. It's brand new to us, so we will be checking it out. My allergies have been acting up big time, yeah. Allergies have been acting up big time. Let's just take a little drink of water. I'm not stopping the sugar, but I'm stopping the caffeine. Which that's going fine. It's my allergies that really kicked my ass yesterday. It wasn't even the caffeine. It was my allergies that were just kicking my butt. It's still bothering me even today. But I got my allergy medicines and everything, so I've been taking those. But yeah, I've been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 6 days now with no caffeinated drinks, so I'm pretty proud of that. I think that's the longest I've gone without caffeinated drinks for a while, so I still have my soda. I still have some A&W root beer, but that's caffeine free, so it's got sugar in it, but it's not got a lot of caffeine. Started taking Zyrtex again, took Mucinex or whatever it's called. Yeah, rip Sobe. Rip Sobe. Alright, we only got 2.38 hours left on those. Life after post-Sobe era has never been the same. It never has. It never has. Alright, so we now have the boots. We can now rip apart these. As you slurp your coffee, General Mom. Hey, you know, I will probably, you know, have some caffeine at some point, but for me right now, I just need to kind of cold turkey it and just not have it, because I'm a very extreme person. I'm sort of an all or nothing kind of person in a strict sense, where if I do something, I have to be like either all the way out or all the way in. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of middle ground that I can. I don't have a lot of middle ground. So for me, I just have to like go. Nope, I'm not gonna do it anymore and be done. That's called stubborn and dedicated. No, that's just called me being obsessive compulsive and not being able to like regulate myself in any format where I have moderation. I have a very hard time with moderation, so, and that's just how it is. I mean, it's not like I'm mad at myself about it or anything. It's just a fact of what it is. So I am pretty extreme, yeah. Okay, I cannot see crap in here. I was hoping I could see a little bit in here. Oh, nope. Nope. Okay. I was hoping I could see a little bit in here, but heck to the no. I'm XXX extreme. Triple extreme. I am not triple X, okay? I am not triple X. I leave that up to what's his name? I leave that up to, good lord, the guy who was in Pitch Black. I can't even think of his name. God, now my memory's going too. Vin Diesel, thank you. Good God. How can I not remember Vin Diesel? Good lord. Now I'm going slightly insane, okay? Well, good morning, BK. Good morning, Kenneth. How are y'all doing? I am Groot. Okay, that deer hide is done. Make some arrows when we get ready to.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
As much as I don't want to, I think we're pretty much ready to head out at this point. Need more coffee? Ooh, yes. Get some more coffee. Imagine playing Vin Diesel to say 3 words. Hey, you know, if he can make his money, more power to him. If he can make that cash, more power to him there. I was watching a thing on Sylvester Stallone making the First Blood movies, and I guess he had a ton of lines in the First Blood movies. They were almost trying to make it like not a comedy, but a thing where he would say all these little fancy lines and everything like that. And I guess when they were watching it, he basically didn't like it at all. He actually wanted to buy back the footage of First Blood to destroy it. That's how much Sylvester Stallone hated the movie. And in the end, he went ahead and just told him, well, just edit out all of my speaking lines and leave, you know, and just leave the action and stuff in, and then have the other characters talk about me. Have the other characters sort of like talk, you know, give them more dialogue and have them sort of talk about me and sort of explain what kind of character I am. And it totally worked, because First Blood is an amazing movie. If you've never seen First Blood, it is such a good movie. It's just, you know, it's a good action movie from the 80s. So but yeah, I guess Sylvester Stallone just absolutely hated the original cut of First Blood. But it's one of those things where, you know, I'm not like the biggest, I mean, I do like Sylvester Stallone as an actor, but, you know, he was big enough to be like, okay, it's not all about me. I have to look at the movie in and of itself and go, hey, my stuff in it's not that great. Take my lines out, go ahead and have the other characters talk about me, and just have me do action stuff. Which is like, hey, you know, lean into your strengths. I mean, that's what we came here for. We came here to see Sylvester Stallone do action stuff. All right, so let's see. What do we want to take with us here at this point? I want to take that. I want to take those. I want to take my feather. All my arrow shafts. Take all those. Yep, let's take everything from there. Take our toolkit, leave that. I don't really need the guts. Nope. Wrong bow. There we go. What am I eating? I have myself a chocolate muffin. It's very good. It's a chocolate breakfast muffin. Well, that's why I call it a chocolate breakfast muffin, but yeah. Oh yeah, I love First Blood. The First Blood book is great. I read it back when the movie first came out. And yeah, Rambo doesn't survive that first book. Rambo First Blood Part 2, it doesn't really actually exist in reality. Okay. Let's get a move on. Wait a second, did we shoot this deer? Oh no, that's a ravaged corpse. Okay. I was like, wait a second. Do we have another deer that we killed out here? No way. Yes way, dude. No way, dude. Yes way. No way. We've been playing Long Dark since the first time since January. Got how much a normal day can be an adventure, become an adventure. Oh yeah. That's the thing I think, BK, that I love about Long Dark is that just a normal day of we'll travel over here can become like this huge adventure where you're trudging through the snow, dealing with a whole lot of wild stuff going on. You know, there's certain adventures you pick, and there's other adventures that are foisted upon you in the Long Dark. You left the hut in Timberwolf Mountain just to get to the cargo crate, then a wolf came at me, killed it, and a deer that I was going to harvest it, and I thought, oh, what's that sound? Oh, it's a bear. And got it and killed it next. Oh, BK plays on Dead Man mode. I'm sure he does.
We need to find some place to escape this cold.
That's how good he is. BK's good at the game, so. Plays on Dead Man mode, I'm sure. Hey, Bad Boy Gamer over on the YouTube side. How you doing, buddy? Hello, hello. How's it going? And by the way, the Stream Elements thing, just put it up in Twitch chat. But yes, we do have the new holiday merchandise is out. The new holiday mugs. Some of you've already picked some of those up. And some new t-shirts, mouse pads, all sorts of fun stuff is out over on the merchandise site. So go check it out if you're looking for a holiday gift. To get one of your loved ones, you can get them a beautiful Atheenon mug. Or if you get one for yourself. Surprise yourself. Buy it, wrap it. You'll never know what's in there. Just put it in a box and leave it aside for the next 6 months. You'll never know what it is. You can make it a late birthday gift for yourself. Or an early birthday gift, I guess. But welcome on in, Bad Boy Gamer. I'm pretty sure I got all the cattails down there. Yeah, I did. Wish there was an option to turn hatchets and knives on but leave loot at low settings. That's been one that we've been wanting for a while, BK. I'll say of anything with the custom game that I would like them to change, more than anything, I would like them to give us individual, the ability to turn off and on everything in the game individually. Even down to the point of turning on, say, like the different kinds of clothing, the different guns, the, you know, basically just have the freedom to turn off and on anything we want. Would be so awesome. Could you imagine if you could just turn on anything you want? You could be like, yeah, I want this piece of clothing, but I don't want this one available. And I don't want, I want this one available, but I don't want this one available. That would be so game changing. That would just be, I think that'd be awesome. Janelle over on the YouTube side, hello, how are you doing? Oh, good God, look at all the stuff we have. And, don't forget, we got our gold nugget. We got our gold nuggy, boys and girls. Yum, yum. That'll be a tasty treat for us. Okay, so I got these books here. None of these I'm gonna read. I'm just gonna throw these in the cabinet. Oh, that one we've already read. That's a fire starter right there. Alright. I don't want the tater. Oh, wait. Hold on just a second, boys and girls. Hold on 1 second. You know what I just thought of?
I'm not sure I can carry much.
I bet I can make prepper's pies. I do want to take that with me. I don't need the wires or that or that. I don't need the bandages. I'll grab one of the accelerants just to start the fire. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we actually have cooking 5 now. I can make the prepper's pies. All I need is the cooking oil. I've been collecting everything else like religiously. I've been super good about collecting all the stuff. I do have these rubber rivers. I got the running river oats. The river. Okay, so yeah, let's move that down there. And let's start this fire here. Oh my goodness, rubber oats are good too. The rubber running oats. Oh my. All right, we can get 2 of them going at the same time here. Well, actually, it takes a little time to prep them. Ath has rubbers and he has XX Extreme. The stream's going off the rails. Hey, wait a second. Oh, this is lovely. Let's see, do I have anything I can make in there? I don't think so. I think... See, I don't have syrup anywhere, do I? Oh, wow, so those are all... I have 26... I don't think I need 26 cooking oils. Doesn't look like cooking oil ever deteriorates, so... I guess I could use the rubber... Gosh, dang it, the rubbers. I always like to say the rubbers. I don't know why. The oats. Good Lord. I just can't speak today. That's part of my problem. The running river oats. The running river oats. Can you drop flour in smaller portions? Unfortunately not, no. The flour just stays in the portion it's in no matter what. I'm gonna make 3 pies. 'Cause why not? God, I could make another one even. I have enough to make a whole bunch more. To make 2 more, basically. I'm just gonna hang on to the stuff, though. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Cool, cool. Prepper pie hype. Yeah, we got the prepper pie now. 33 minutes. Oh, still burned. Okay. At least it takes a while for those to burn. Hey, Nuka's Goblin, doing good. We're getting ready to head out towards Ash Canyon. That's sort of our next goal. Eat down some of that. And we're making some Prepper's Pie. What do I think about scurvy? It's gonna be interesting. I don't really know what to think about that. I don't know if I'm gonna be a fan of that or not. I'm kind of on the dubious the dubious side on that one. But, you know, we'll see. I'm not gonna like say it's gonna be the worst thing ever. I think it'll be fine. I'm just kind of curious to see how they implement it. I don't know if it's gonna be a thing where it's implemented on the sense of like, oh, that's done, yeah. Like I don't know if birch bark is gonna be something. I think birch bark is gonna be the renewable vitamin C resource. And maybe, you know, the birch bark teas will be the renewable for it. But I'm not, you know, I'm not 100% sure how they're exactly gonna play that out. It'll be very interesting to see. Okay, so I don't have my bear hides in there. Interesting. Got the bear hide there. Got my deer hides, my rabbit hides, my cured guts. Okay, so we don't need that many rabbit hides on us. Throw those in there. Put the guts in there. Oh boy, I'll get more rose hips as I go. I'll even get more oh, man. Yeah, I think maybe they're going to do a new plant. They're going to do some new thing. Oh, I discovered a thing today only at Cooking 4 on my new Loper, and you can use those ruined maple syrups to cook pancakes with. Wonder if flour and oats are the same. As far as I know, Nuka Goblin, it doesn't matter if it's ruined. It lets you use it anyway. You're allowed to use it even if it's at 0. Just don't put any of these inside cupboards, because they'll disappear if you do. So if you put them inside the cupboards, they'll go poof and they'll be gone. Wonder how long the new Thermos, that I'm looking forward to, Richard. That's gonna be, I think I'm more hyped for stuff like the Thermos than anything else. Yeah, all foods go poof if they're left in a cupboard. Yeah, I think I'm more hyped for that than anything else in the game. That's just gonna be, that for me, that Thermos is gonna be a game changer. That allows you to travel outside a lot further before you have to be like, okay, I gotta bail into a house now because I'm starting to feel a little on the low health side. I've always found I could use the 0% potatoes, and I've heard somebody I think said you couldn't, but I've never had a problem. That may be a new patch or something, but I've never had a problem using the 0% potatoes in recipes, so I'm not really sure. All right, we got water in there as well. much cloth do I have on me? Got a couple of cloth on me. Let's grab a few more cloth and repair some clothes. We're gonna get out of here. Who mentioned potatoes? Potatoes. Boy, General Mom did. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Let's get my undies repaired. Yes, in the YouTube chat. In the YouTube chat, General Mom asked about it. General Mom was also saying in YouTube, game wouldn't let me use them to make the fish cakes on my custom game. Yeah, see, and that's the thing is, I don't know. I haven't never tried to make the fish cakes before. Maybe it's specific to that recipe. I think it's kind of crappy if you can't, because most of the recipes you have to be higher level to make. And that would be kind of sucky. BK saying custom games can make things act weird. That is true, yes. Custom games can just be weird. Can be plain weird. Richard on YouTube saying, I'm kind of scared of the poison affliction that the new poison wolves are going to give you. Yeah, I don't know, Richard, I don't know if antiseptic is going to work on that, or if we're just going to have more old man beard wound bandages to heal ourselves. I don't know. The poisoned affliction, that's one I'm kind of nervous about myself. I don't know exactly what that's going to entail. I do have the porridges on me. I can eat those. Fish cakes are nasty. They sound nasty, but they actually taste pretty good. Fish cakes actually aren't that bad. And what if you have wolves turned off? Would they be a third type of wolf in the custom setting? You know, BK, I'm not sure if I'm not sure how that would work exactly. I don't think I can repair, can I? Oh, I can, but it's gonna get dark before yeah. Okay. It's just a repair in the dark. Yeah, fish cakes aren't really that bad. They sound bad, but I actually like fish cakes. A good fish cake is really good. Yeah, it has fish smashed up in the tater. It's kind of hard to make. It's kind of hard to make a cake just out of fish. It's a texture you can't stand. What? We got cabin fever risk. Joshua says, I like crab or lobster cakes. Yum. That kind of seafood I actually really like. Richard over on YouTube says, but I think the worst thing would be to run out of the gas canister thing you need for your gas mask to work while being in a poison cave. Yeah, we're going to see how that works. I don't know exactly how that whole gas thing's... I'm not a big fan of the gas. Sorry to bother, but curious about time difference. Is the survival permadeath run in 2.5 hours? Yes, in about 2.5 hours. You are right on the mark. Yep. We'll be switching over to Survival Fountain of Youth in just about 2.5 hours and going from there. So yes. No, it's never a bother. Never worry about it. You're always welcome to ask any questions you want to. It's a personal preference thing. Can't stand cheese scones, but love fruit scones. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. Food is like most things in life. It's all personal preference of what you like and what you don't like. Oh, you know what? I have cabin fever, don't I? Or cabin fever risk. That's not really getting that much worse, actually. I think it's going to be the same as the Black Rock gas. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that whole idea. Yum, yum. Look how much those have, like, worn down just since I've been carrying them around. That's so frustrating. Got my burdock root, got that. I can actually drop some of those here. I'm actually going to leave some of these behind. I only need 2 of them on me. I could make coffee with those, but I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Let's leave a little bit of the birch behind too, because we do have arrow shafts already made on us. Let's leave. I'm just trying to get myself down in weight. Let's leave the charcoal behind. Dun, 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 dun. I want the hides and the guts and the other stuffs, and then I can leave those behind as well. We'll find more of those along the way. And we'll leave the scrap metal. I'll find more of that along the way. I just have a couple of sticks on me, but we can always gather more fuel. The good news is we don't really have to carry a lot of food on us, because guess what? We have Cooking 5 now. Larry on the YouTube side says, Atheenon, do you think it's better to avoid cabin fever or just let it come and fix it in normal style runs? When it comes, I'll just head outside and we'll walk around for a while. I'm not really that worried. Unless it was like at like 80% or something, I'd be freaking out at that point going, well, we got to get outside now. But in the situation that we're in right now, it's not really that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal at the moment. We can chill with it for a little while longer. Okay, so that's full. So actually, you know what? Let's throw these small cans of fuel in here. We'll keep that on us just to put more fuel in if we want to. And that kind of got rid of some of the extra weight. I've got my bow and my that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Excellent. One thing we can do also just to get rid of a little more weight is just use up this whetstone. You did As the Dead Sleep challenge for the first time the other day, and that was pretty fun too. Yeah, the As the Dead Sleep is a pretty wild challenge. That is definitely a that's definitely up there on the hard challenges to do for sure. All right, we can pick that up and we can grab this hide. Let's head down to the farmhouse, because I know we have stuff down there we need to sort of pick up and take with us. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll go out through the basin and go into Mystery Lake that way. Because we're headed towards Ash Canyon now. Ash Canyon is our goal. I want to get that technical backpack. And I also want to hit the summit too. But we'll go into Timberwolf, go to Ash Canyon, then loop back through and get to the summit on the backside. Oh yeah, these were the wolves over here that wrecked my face. So there's a wolf over here already. Going way over, you can see him way over on the ridge there. Do. Psychotic Deer, how you doing, buddy? Hello. Honora, good morning as well. Sorry, I gotta catch up on chat now. Good morning, Honora. Good morning, Psychotic Deer. I hope you're both having a fabulous day. How did Wolfish's dog appointment go the other day? I hope it went well for him. Okay. Really? Really, dude? I already searched this, right? Yeah, I already searched that. Okay. almost didn't fire that in time. That one scared me a little. I'm not gonna lie. That one scared me just a little bit there. Woo! Woo! Alright, so that is cured. We got more cured guts and hides here.
This pack is getting kind of
Good lord. More cured guts. More cured maples and birches. Another cured deer hide. That's a fresh hide there. We are going to so the plan right now, Big L, is we're gonna go down to the Milton Basin, and we're gonna leave through the Milton Basin. Got another jerry can in that here. A couple cans in there. So we're gonna go out down to the Milton Basin. We're gonna go exit into Mystery Lake from the Milton Basin. We're gonna give that moose one last chance, basically. Because we're gonna go to the Milton Basin and give him one more chance to spawn. I've got all these extra hides on me now, too. I've got 3 extra deer hides and 4 extra rabbit hides. I've got another maple. More birch. I'm almost thinking of taking that back up to the Grey Mother's house. Just consolidating it. Consolidating everything at Grey Mother's is probably a good idea. Except for that, I'm gonna leave that here. But consolidating all this at the Grey Mother's house is probably the best idea, just for my own sanity. No, we're not doing the Texas Bullseye Moose Challenge. No, we're not doing that. Gosh, you just really want me to get stomped, don't you? You really want me to get stomped. So I've locked in December 12th is when I think the new update's coming. That's my guesstimate. So we'll see. We'll see who's right and who's wrong. Over on YouTube, Tala says, hello, everybody. Hello, Tala. How you doing? I'm going to leave that here to keep curing. A few more feathers never hurt anybody. That'll actually help us, because now we can make some more fire-hardened arrows. Which I don't have any fire-hardened arrows at the moment. So that'll help a lot, because I would like to have some fire-hardened arrows to shoot at rabbits. It did say early December. Oh yeah, totally. Yep, it said early December for the update, which means first or second week. I'm thinking the 12th still. I'm still going with the 12th. The Travois and Scurvy are both coming out at the same time. So we're gonna get the Travois, the Thermos, the coverings for our hands and our arms, the new harvesting animations. We're gonna be getting all that stuff. And the new zone. I'm excited. I mean, I have reservations about certain things, but I'm excited overall for the new stuff coming out. New stuff always gets me excited, though. Harvesting will also reflect, yeah, harvesting will also reflect the tool, yep. Wonder what the new reward for completing Buried Echoes is going to be. Hope it'll have a different reward for Interloper players as well than the technical baklava. Looking forward toward yeah, well, see if they put a new recipe in for something we can do with toxic wolf hides, I'll be totally down for that. Just managed to get a job that is a bit too overqualified for me, but we'll see. Well, good luck, Tala. I hope you do well at it. And good luck at your new job. Congratulations too, by the way. I think the Thermos is going to be a good thing too. The Thermos is going to help a lot. If you can store hot drinks in your Thermos for a period of time, That is gonna be awesome. That is gonna be, let's see, what do the kids say? It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire, I tell you, fire. I'll keep 2 of those on me. Throw that in there. Oops. We're full. I have like 4 I got lots of Jerry's cans. I've touched Jerry's cans a lot this game. I got so many of them. I think the flask will be a little heavy when you add a ton of tea. Well, I don't know how much the flask. I mean, a flask. You gotta remember, a flask is like this big by that wide. I think it's gonna hold 1 tea. I think the flask is gonna hold like 1 tea. Literally 1 tea is all that flask is gonna hold. I don't think it's gonna hold like a whole portion of stuff, you know. I think it'll be only for teas and coffees. I don't think you're going to be able to store much of anything in it. I think teas and coffees are going to be the only thing you're going to be able to store inside the flask. Actually, we could just leave. I guess we could leave through. Okay, so I have that there. Oh no, I guess I have the other hide over there, don't I? Yeah, I got the other hide over there. So yeah, I think the flask is going to be for teas only. And teas or basically anything that's 1/10 of a kilo, I think will fit into the flask. Be it a tea or a coffee or whatever. I don't think we're going to be able to fit large things in it, though. Even cans, I don't think are going to be in there. Smoker air drying in the icy cold air with people of Alaska have been doing for centuries. Oh yeah, I've been wanting smoking or drying or salting or doing something like that for ages in the game, General Mom. Oh, I've been wanting to do that for a while. But yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to do peaches or beans or anything in the thermos. Because it's not I don't, did they specifically, hold on one second, I need to check something. It all depends on the verbiage. It all depends on the verbiage here. Let's see, hold on a second. Did they call it a thermos or did they call it a flask? Insulated flask. They called it an insulated flask. For those of you who, yeah, so a flask is completely different than a thermos. A thermos is something you put soup or, you know, some sort of, it's like, you know, thermoses are like this big, that big around, and that sort of stuff. A flask is a very small thing. That's like the thing you see people like, you see people have that in their inside pocket. When they're like going out to eat, when they're going out to a party and they want to sneak a drink in, they put a little bit of a gin or whatever or bourbon in a flask and keep it in their inside pocket. It's not going to hold very much. It's not going to hold very much at all. So yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah, it's basically a drinking shot. So it's going to hold a tea. It's going to hold like a tea. Some flasks don't even hold a cup. Some flasks hold very little. So yeah, I think it'll hold a tea at most. Especially since they've said it's going to be a flask, an insulated flask. I think it'll hold like a tea at most. Oh, Jimmy just subbed up for 5 months.
A719 just subscribed.
Woo! Thank you so much for that 5-month resub, Jimmy.
0H and J01 high pay.
Woo! Woo! High pay. That's what we put our whiskey or cinnamon. That's what we put our whiskey or cinnamon schnapps in. At the end, we'll have 15 bars to help you get rid of stink lines. Why they never use that idea is beyond me. Oh, for like curing and stuff, curing meat and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I wanted that for a while myself. So you are not alone in wanting that at all. Let's go ahead and. Oh, I took that extra hacksaw back there and then I didn't drop it off. Okay, I'm just gonna drop it here. I was like, what else did I take with me that's so damn heavy? We got talking about all sorts of exciting stuff and then I forgot what I went over there to do. All right, so let's drop that in here. That was my fault. Wanting to wash my clothes or take a bath? I think that's something we don't need, honestly. The whole hygiene aspect is interesting, but I don't think we really need it in the game. Those kind of mechanics always seem kind of, I don't know. They always seem kind of forced in survival games. Like, and they almost, not unnecessary, but a little bit on the unnecessary side, to me anyway. Because like in the Infected, it's always like, okay, I gotta go wash my hands after I harvest an animal. It's like, okay, there's nothing really to it. You just walk down and you wash your hands and you're done. It's just that you have to, yeah, they feel like chores. It's just something you have to do. It's not like, I mean, there are some games where staying clean, like No One Survived. If you're not as clean, you attract zombies and stuff from around you. I don't know. When they first talked about the expansion, they said this Thermos. Well, they've changed it, BK. They've changed it. My bow may be at 7%, but that's not taking into account that I have a 100% bow already on me. Yeah. And I'm not a big fan of sanity meters either. Thermos is a brand. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thermos is a brand. Thank you, Jimmy, for the posture check. A Thermos is actually a brand. That is totally true. You know, we could... Yeah, let's just sleep here. How come we can't repair bows? You just can't. I mean, it kind of sucks when you run into one of the special bows, Richard, but honestly, the bows, there's tons of bow making material out there. Okay, really? There's tons of maples out there. It just forces you to have to make a new one. That's all it is. There really is tons of bows out there though for you.
Carry.
All right, so we have too much stuff to carry right now. Let's go ahead and we're gonna drop our weight so we can just climb down. There we go. We're gonna climb down to the bottom of the mountain, and then we'll come back up and grab our stuff. Yeah, I've been at risk for cabin fever for a while. It's no big thing. We'll be okay. We've spent a lot of time outside, but we've spent a lot of time inside making our deerskin pants and boots and doing stuff like that, so we've acquired a little bit of cabin fever risk, but we generally are spending a lot of time outdoors, so it's going to get offset pretty quickly here. Well, let's see. So what's the generic term for Thermos? Because Thermos is the brand. So what is the generic term for a thermos? Because the generic term for Kleenex is facial tissue. Trying to think, what would it be? A vacuum flask? Insulated, okay. 8 ounces, yeah, typical insulated flask holds 8 ounces. Yeah. That makes sense, yeah, because I think the largest flasks we sold were a 12 ounce flask. Was the biggest flask that we sold where I worked at, so. In 1962, Judge Robert Anderson ruled that thermos was a generic term due largely to Thermos's own publication and the lack of diligence in defending the trademark. Oh wow, so thermos actually can be used as a general term because they screwed up and didn't really like they basically were like, well, we're just gonna let it be we're gonna let it be called thermoses. That's kind of interesting. Yes, in Europe we use Thermos for all the brands. Well, it's sort of like if somebody tried to trademark computer and be like, well, computer's technically my trademark. Yeah, I think there's a point where a thing like that becomes so ingrained in the vocabulary of everybody, that it just becomes a general term. You know, they don't really. It's almost like it becomes too big for its own britches at that point. I guess I can give you guys night vision. That way you guys can see a little bit better. Now watch, the moose will be up now. The moose will be out there now. He'll be like, hey guys, how's it going? See, I've always called vacuum cleaners vacuum cleaners. Well, this is the 7% bow psychotic deer is my old bow. I'm actually trying to ruin it so I can just use my new bow. I have 100% bow I've already made. It's just I use the bow till it breaks. Yeah, have I tried Starfield? I played through Starfield all the way. All the way to the end. Is it worth it? No. I think it's an okay game, but it's very... It's a new game that feels very dated in my opinion. If you're into games... If you're into, say, if you really like Mass Effect, and you really like Fallout, it feels like a game that could have been made 10 years ago. It's not a bad game. It just doesn't. The moose is over here, son of a biscuit. It doesn't feel like a new game.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the story. It had a lot to offer, but the dialogue was very dry and bland in my opinion in a lot of parts of the game. And the base building is absolutely atrocious. There's almost no point to base building at all. And the storyline is pretty good. Although it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of meh.
I need to drop something.
It's one of those games where I played it through. I started on the New Game Plus version of it, and I was kind of like, okay, I guess I'll play it. It didn't really like excite me to keep playing it though. Oh yeah, the moose is up now. He'll probably stay up for a while too. If you can find it on sale, Barsman, I'd say go ahead and pick it up, especially if you really enjoy Bethesda games like Fallout and stuff like that. I'd say definitely pick it up and give it a try. It just, to me, it just felt kind of dated. It felt like I was playing a game from like 5-10 years ago. It didn't. I mean, it's sad when, you know, after I did Starfield, I went back and played Detroit Become Human, and Detroit Become Human has better like facial graphics and more emotion in it than Starfield does. And Detroit Become Human came out in like 2016. So let that sort of tell you where it stands in the grand scheme of things. It just is what it is. I mean, you know, like I said, it's not a horrible game. I don't think it's horrible. I think it's worth, you know, $60 or whatever. Probably not. What if I had to buy it again? Would I? I guess if I knew what it was, if I already had foreknowledge of the story and everything, probably not. I think the thing that bugged me the most is that it felt very bland in a lot of ways, as far as the dialogue and stuff. Did you ever give The Last Day on Earth a try? No. Let's drop the Prepper's Pies out here. Oh, good. We got some coal here, too. Nice. Coal respawns. I love it. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's go see if that moose is out here. But no, I've not given that one a try. Actually, you know what? I should grab a couple of those coal. See if we can get the moose. And maybe harvest him up. I really just want the hide. God, if we get the moose hide, that would be freaking awesome. It's 5 kilos, though. Oh my god. It's 5 kilos. Urgh. Yep, there he is. There's Mr. Moose. Should we do it? Should we do it? Well, we hit him with the second shot. Wait for a moose hide to cure right now. Oh, jeez. I thought he might be coming for me. I was like, oh, crap. And I fired an arrow over here, which was totally stupid on my part. Where did my arrow go? That was a panic shot. You don't have to do that. You don't want to do the panic shot like I just did. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a moose, guys.
That's a moose right there.
That's a moose right there.
Went over 140 days without that tactical BP. Now it feels good to have it. The technical backpack, yeah. Yeah, if only I had oh, there's the arrow right there. Okay. Okay, the moose is right up there at the top. Can I get it over the hill and hit him? Got him. Woo! Let's go, baby. Whew. Oh, I didn't even... No, I guess I did hit him with that one. It just broke. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Yeah, get freaking wrecked. Get freaking wrecked, son. Okay, I don't think I can get a Magellan's fire, but I can get that. Do I have a book? No, I do not. Grab my arrow. Let's get a torch lit.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Well, maybe one day they'll add in a way for us to repair the bows. Maybe that's why it says that, Richard, is that it's broken beyond repair. Maybe one day it'll give us an opportunity to repair bows. It would be nice. It would be nice if they did. Especially since they have the special bows in the game now. It's almost like you don't want to use the special bows because then you can't like, you know, then you can never repair them. And so they're like, oh, so I just wasted my special bow. Boo. I think we'll cook a little meat up while we're harvesting El Muso. Let's see, that's got 56 minutes, so let's get the carcass harvest going. Let's do like half of it. And then let's do the other half. All right, there. Whoa! Look at that moose hide. Hello, Mr. Moose Hide. That's a lot. That's a lot of bags. That's a lot of bags. Yeah. Oh, carcass harvesting with the hacksaw is so amazing. That's like honestly, BK. That's one of those. That's one of those things they slipped into the game and I never even noticed it. And I'm so happy they did it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. Give me carcass harvesting with that. Okay, I'm totally down with that. Okay, nope, we can't get that. I thought we might be able to, but we can't. I was getting too cold too fast.
Can't feel my feet.
Oh, carcass harvesting with the hacksaw is a relatively new thing. We used to not ever be able to do that, so that is a relatively new thing there. So, did you know I actually bought a new computer? Oh, I didn't know that, Jimmy. That's awesome. Well, congratulations. I'm happy for you, my friend. I hope it serves you well. Yeah, the wind's picking up. That's why I'm kind of like, okay, we'll just kind of sit here for a minute, see what happens. A Lenovo Legion T5. Okay, I don't know what that is exactly, but it sounds good. I'm not really I'm not hip with the kids, Jimmy, on what the new ones are. Okay, so these almost done. 13, perfect. Let's do 17 minutes.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope. How's that for you, Will? No. No. Perhaps we may, Richard said, perhaps we may be able to upgrade our weapons in the future with the master workbench that the, the description of the bow talks about. That would be kind of awesome. That would be kind of neat if, like, the final zone had, like, a master workbench in it that we could upgrade, like, that we could make, different arrows and stuff, and that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. And we could repair bows there too. The description, yeah. I was like, what's a DESC? It's description, boys and girls. I figured that one out, General Mom. Took me a second, because I'm not that bright, but I did figure it out. I'm excited, though, to play the front today. I'm excited to give that a try. Everybody, a lot of people have raved about the front. I'm excited to give it a shot. I don't really care too much about this meat. The main thing I wanted was the moose hide. Drop all those. Drop that. Drop all those. Meanwhile, our bear hides are curing up there too. Hey, Fat Matt, how you doing, buddy? Fat Matt says, hey, Atheenon, how's it going? At first, I thought you were walking with a sword. And I was like, hey, they introduced a sword? No, they did. No swords. No swords. No swords. Maybe it's going to be in the zone that's coming with the 5th story. That possibly could be. I mean, anything's possible at this point. Anything is freaking possible. Okay, we're 27 kilos. We can drop this bow over here with this crappy sewing kit. There we go. That's the thing, Richard, that I'm kind of... That's why I try to caution people about being too harsh about stuff with the DLCs. I want Hinterland to make more DLCs down the road. And the easier time we give them with this first DLC, I'm not saying just roll over and take it, but I'd say be kind to them about this first DLC, make it a good experience for them, and hopefully they'll then, you know, learn from what they're doing now, make improvements to it, and the next time they do a DLC, it'll encourage them, first of all, to do another DLC, and the next DLC they do will not only be better, but it'll be done in a better way as well. You know, a lot of the bugs they're running into now, they won't run into next time. That's why I caution everybody to not be, you know, to not make this a horrible experience for Raph and the rest of the creative team over there, because this is the first time they've ever done anything like this, where they've actually like set out to have like deadlines and goals and stuff. And yes, we do need to, like, you know, let them know what we like and don't like, but we need to let them know that in a manner that does not discourage them from ever doing it again. Because that's the last thing I want to do, is make them go, oh, this DLC, it was great, but at the same time, it was too much, it was so much hassle, and the backlash from the community was so much that we're just going to move on to our next project and basically abandon the Long Dark. We'll give it some updates here and there, but we're not going to put ourselves through that experience again. And that's what I don't want to have happen. That's why I caution everybody to, you know, just be, you know, don't be a-holes about it. You know, there's not a reason to, like, even if I don't like it, I'm not going to sit there and trash them for it. That's what really bothered me when the Signal Void first came out. There were so many people just trashing them, just literally just trashing them over it, especially the Interloper players. I'm going to call out the Interloper players because I'm one of them, so I have every right to call them out. The Interloper players were being outright a-holes to them online about stuff, and just trashing them on stuff, and it was disgusting to see, in my opinion. And I was just like, you know, guys, we just need to, you know, just wait. And I said it from the very get-go, when you know, Interloper didn't get the Signal Void. I was like, yeah, I'm disappointed by it, but they'll make it right with us. You know, they know that we are unhappy that it's not in there. They'll make it right with us. And guess what? They did. I mean, that's the thing, is like, I don't know. I guess maybe I just take a longer view of it. But they made it right with us, so. And have I liked everything about the DLC? No, I mean, some of it's kind of but, you know, I've liked the DLC overall. I'm happy for more content. I mean, that's the thing, is I don't want them to stop making content for the Long Dark. Well, yeah, well, and that's the thing, though, Richard, is that I didn't like that either. For me, that was a big disappointment. But there was a lot of hate going on. Like, people really, like, bashing them hard for that. And coming into my channel and bashing, like, being like, don't you think they're a bunch of jerks for not putting it in there, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, not really. I was like, I understood it from Hinterland's point of view, and I understood it from the Interloper point of view. It's funny how people's memory is so short to remember all of the initial backlash against Birch Bark Tea. When Birch Bark Tea first came out, there was so many people in the Interloper community were going that were saying, "Oh, you've now made Interloper way too easy. You're just making Interloper easier all the time. I hate that you're doing that. Stop making Interloper so easy. Stop adding so much stuff to Interloper. It's becoming a joke." You know, there were so many people who were bashing him for that I can understand them going, you know, well, let's not put, you know, Signal Void, they may look at that as making Interloper too easy. Let's not put it in there. You know, I can get that. Because they don't want to put it in and give us all the stuff they didn't want to put it in and give us all the stuff that people got in regular Signal Void. They have to basically retool it just for Interloper players. I know, that's the thing, Fat Matt, is like, I am no developer. I've never developed a game. I've never, you know, I've never made a game or anything like that. And so I don't want to act as, I believe there's a lot of work. You know, the whole thing with the gloves on our hands and the sleeves on our arms, I would imagine that is a major recoding in the game. To key up the different gloves that, I mean, all the multitude of different gloves that we can get, and all the multitude of different sleeves that we can get, and actually get those on our arms and our hands while we're doing these actions. I mean, I would imagine that's a lot of reprogramming, a lot of time goes into doing that. So, you know, it's one of those things where I sort of get why it hasn't been in the game for a while. Yeah, exactly. It's not like there's 2 sets of gloves and 2 sets of arm pieces in the game. There's so many things. And yes, I think that we do need to hold their feet to the fire and make sure that our voices are heard with them.
No power in the verse can stop me.
And I would never say just sit back and just take what's given to you. But at the same time, there's a difference between constructively saying, hey, I don't really like this, I think this needs to be worked on, and just being, you know, like outright bashing on it. Now, of course, I will jokingly bash on Poison Gas and Timberwolves forever. Thank you for the follow there, by the way. I will bash on those forever because I hate those things. But I know a lot of people like them, so it's like, okay, well, just, you know, I'm never going to say I like them, but you know, it's like at some point you just go, it's in the game, whatever. It's in the game. Hey, Valor, how's it going, buddy? I think spears or bow drills should be included in the near future. Oh, I think bow drills would be kind of an interesting idea. You'd have to actually make, you would actually have to make a bow, like a bow and then dedicate it to a bow drill, or you would have to make a bow and a drill part, and then you would have to use your bow on the drill and it would wear your bow down. Well, it's the biggest problem I have with Timberwolves, Richard, is that Timberwolves have never worked. That's my biggest problem with Timberwolves. They have never functioned correctly in the game.
It's getting dark out.
They've always been glitchy and goofy, and they don't function. Theoretically, Timberwolves are an interesting idea. In reality, they work very poorly. They wall hack. They used to stun lock you, which was just annoying as crap. They used to stun lock you all the time. Like one wolf would attack you and bite you, and you would be frozen for like a second, and then another wolf would attack you. So basically, they could just chain attack you, and there was nothing you could do, which was so annoying. So freaking annoying. But Tahir, how you doing? I hope you're having a good one. Thank you so much for the follow there. First, most people loathe writing a 2 to 3 page paper report. Try millions of lines of code. Yeah, well, and that's the thing is like, you know, that's why, like when Escape the Pacific came out and said that they had actually went through and rewritten like 50,000. Oh, Jesus criminy.
At Atheenon, I need your wisdom once again.
Okay.
I'm playing right now at the same time I'm listening to you.
Okay.
I'm in HV, moose spot in left of the map.
Okay.
I'm seeing the damn moose right now. Can I make a fire and be protective of his charge?
No. The moose does not care about fire. The best option you have with the moose is to attack him from afar. Is to attack him from way off and just try to hit him. And hopefully he'll just run away. He'll just be like, he'll be like, and somebody hit me from long away, and he'll just run away from you. And yes, he will make that noise. He'll go. Now the moose used to care about fire. He doesn't anymore. The moose used to care about fire, but then the bear didn't. So it's sort of 6 and 1, half dozen the other. I think a quiver would be cool. It would probably be another accessory item, but at that point, see, here's my idea with accessories, Jimmy. We now need to have specific accessory slots for specific items. We need to have at least like 4 to 5 accessories. One for head, one for back, one for arms, one for legs, one for hands. We need to have different accessories. The wildlife, that's wildlife you never heard? What, you've never heard that? You've never heard that wildlife before? What? What? I've heard of that wildlife all the time. That's my favorite kind of wildlife. But yes, the flare gun is the only thing that will stop the moose from charging you. That or you shoot him in the face and kill him. It is kind of a turkey call, to be honest. It is. I won't lie. But yeah, I mean, I think a quiver would be great. I think that would be awesome. I think what they need to do first, though, before they do any of that, what they need to do is they need to sit down and have a real honest conversation and be like, okay, we're gonna have a legs accessory slot, a torso accessory, a foot accessory, a head accessory, and have 1, 2, 3, 4 different accessory slots. And then different things can fit into those. Something like the improved insulation can fit in any of those slots, but you can only have one of them. They'd have to limit it to 1, or maybe 2. The head wrap, of course, would fit into a head accessory slot. Something like the technical backpack, they could then make the technical backpack an actual accessory. And they could make that a torso accessory slot. They could make a quiver, a leg, or a torso accessory slot. They could make the footwear be like, they could put crampons as the footwear accessory. So if they did that and they could get rid of the general accessories and give us 4 specific accessory slots, and like you couldn't put an ear wrap, of course, in your leg slot. It has to go in the head slot. But each one of these areas would have an accessory that could go on it. And they could even add like a hands accessory slot. Personally, I think you should be able to wear 2 pairs of gloves. I think there should be outer gloves and inner gloves, like the mittens should be should be able to be worn on the outer or the inner, like the red fleece or wool mittens should be able to be worn on either or, but something like the gauntlets should only be an outer wear, sort of like how the rabbit hat, you can only wear it on the outside, you can't wear it on the inside. They should have an inner and an outer, because I don't see, I've never understood why we couldn't wear like fleece mittens underneath rabbit mittens. It just makes no sense. So yeah, they should introduce new footwear. They should give us not only the crampons, but maybe snowshoes and some other different footwears that we could wear. That'd be kind of cool. Or different footwear accessories that we could have. So there's a lot of things I think they should do with that. I think the accessory, we've gotten to a point with accessories now where they sort of need to overhaul the system a little bit, in my opinion. Accessories were super easy back when there was only like 3 accessories, or well, back when there was only 1 accessory in the game, which was the improvised, and see, that's the thing, is like the torso could be, the torso accessory, you could put the moose-hide satchel either on the legs or the torso, depending on what you wanted to do. The head one, you could have ski goggles. You could, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. Back when ear wraps were our only accessory, it was a completely different thing. But now that ear wraps are not the only accessory, it's kind of different. I know, see that snowshoes is what I've been wanting all along, Janelle. I've been a big advocate for snowshoes for a long time. I mean, we sort of got it with the crampons, but I think snowshoes would be so cool because snowshoes you could have it give you a little bit of a speed boost over snow, but then it slows down on ice, but it gives you more time on the ice if it's weak as well. There's lots of things they could do with it, I think. Are you Canadian? You look like McKinsey. Actually, I live down in Oregon to here. I live a little bit south of Canada. But I've been told by several Canadians that I can be an honorary Canadian for a day or two. I can be an honorary Canadian, eh? Ski poles or improved walking stick to help with sprains and blizzard walking. Yeah, there's lots of stuff they could do.
Something's gotta go.
Something's gotta go. Something's gotta go. There's so many things they could do, though. I mean, that's why I always caution people. Be critical, but don't be mean. Let them know what you're thinking, but do it in a way that, you know, they don't take offense. Because you gotta remember, the developers for this game, this is not a giant studio. It's not like Bethesda. It's not like, you know, it's not like one of the big studios out there. It's not Ubisoft or anything like that. It's a smaller group of people that are working really hard on a game that, in my opinion, is one of the best indie games I've ever played in my life. One of the most complete independent games I've ever played. And they've never let me down in the 7+ almost 8 years that I've been playing The Long Dark. They've never let me down. Sure, I've been disappointed at times. There's things I haven't liked at times. You're never gonna like 100% of anything. But they've never let me down overall. They've never, you know, really, truly made me go, yeah, I'm just done. Now, I know for some people they have, but for me, I've never felt that way. And yeah, the game has come so far from where it used to be. That's the other thing. Where this game used to be to where it is today is just, it's amazing to look back on it and see how far it has come. And the whole DLC thing is very exciting because it means that we're gonna get, even though they're working on another project now, which I'm very excited that they're working on another project. I can't wait to see what it is. I can't wait to try it out. Even though they're working on that, you know, I still want them to do some Long Dark content. And so, you know, I'm gonna be as kind as I can to them about it and be like, hey, you know, keep putting out Long Dark content for me, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. All right, we got the moose hide cure in here. We got our cured birch and our cured maple here. A scope would be kind of interesting, but I would rather have binoculars in the game. I would rather have a craftable binoculars. Maybe up the loot on magnifying lenses. Give us more mag lenses and let us craft a monocle or basically a telescope out of a couple mag lenses. Would be really cool. That would be super duper neat. Let's get a little rest. We're gonna climb. A new game called The Short Light. No. Elephant Juice with a 45-month resub. Thank you, Elephant Juice, for that 45 beautiful months, baby.
Elephant_juice74 just resubscribed for 45 months.
Let's go. Let's go. 45 months. That's almost 4 years. 5 years, 4 years. What, 4, 5, 5, 4? 4 years, I think. Yeah.
Through silent hills of ice and snow, Atheenon creeps with his torch held low. The beasts will hunt by scent and sight. Atheenon sleeps to pass the night. When daylight breaks, Atheenon stalks, while the chat continues on with their talks.
Hello, Mr. Deer.
Howl rings out to pierce the day. Atheenon hopes his shot won't stray.
I do hope my shot won't stray. Thank you, Sandwin, for the ode, my friend. 15 revolver shot after moose down. I realized the moose in real life. I realized the moose in real life in the game is not as beautiful. It's not beautiful at all. The moose is an interesting character for sure. Was there more mushrooms down here? There's more mushrooms over here. How did I not get these mushrooms? So were you able to get the moose down though, Valor? Is that the good news? Good news is moose down? Thinking about the ode earlier when you saw Sandwin on? Yes. Sandwin is a great guy. Go give his channel a follow. Go give him some love. He's a great content creator as well as just an all-around awesome dude. I'm gonna leave all these sticks down here. I'm just gathering up fuel for us because why not? We might as well. But I'm very excited for the stuff coming out this next month. I always am. I always am excited by it. Like my boy Zach says, if you're still alive, you aren't playing it wrong. Exactly. Yep. If you're still alive, you're doing it right. There's no wrong way to play the Long Dark other than not to play the Long Dark. I usually claim some rewards from your Steam store just for content. Nice. Well, no, that's totally okay. They only mentioned poison wolves. Does that mean that the Langston mine area will only have wolves and no other animals? I'm hoping there's other animals there. That would really suck if there wasn't, Richard. I'm hoping that there's other, like, I have a feeling there's going to be, like, pockets that are poisoned. I have a feeling there will probably be good places that aren't as well. Hey, Ghostface Killer on the Kick side. We are live, by the way, boys and girls, on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube right now, all at the same time. So if you've not gone over and checked out our Kick page, go over there. If you've not gone over and checked out the Twitch page, go check that out as well. If you've not checked out the YouTube page, Go check out the YouTube page. We're Atheenon on all three. All you have to do is go to those, type in Atheenon, boom, bam, boom, you'll find us. Sub up over on YouTube. Follow us over here on Twitch and Kick. You can become a member on the YouTube side if you want to. We have a series of Witcher 3 going on over there right now for members only. We're up to, like, episode... Oh, Jesus Criminy. Oh my gosh, Jimmy just gifted out 5 subs on Twitch. Going out to Chris Bate, Angry General, Rorschach, Domo 028, and Butters 9000. Thank you for those gifted subs there. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the gifted subs there. Jimmy, that was too nice of you, my friend. Thank you for gifting out 5 gifted subs to give out some points on the Twitch side. Butter. For the gifted subs there, my friend. Very kind of you to do. Let's see if we can go bag a partridge in a pear tree here. I don't know if there's any partridges in the pear trees left. I killed a couple of the ptarmigans over here before. Oh, they're back, baby. They're back. Yes, they're back. Oh, Jesus criminy. And I got 2 of them. It's harder to do with regular arrows because if you miss, they'll run away. And they're such a small target, too. Such a small target. I don't need them. I was gonna kill the little buddy, but it's like, nah. I don't need him. I don't need him. I always wonder if it's worth running or if it's better just to walk due to the increased tiredness. I run pretty much everywhere. It's just how I roll. It's just how I roll. My animal print pants are out of control. Cured and 44%. Okay. So that one's cured. Through all of our cured hides in here. I got 17 crow feathers. That is pretty awesome. Okay. Got these ptarmigans to harvest up. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm gonna take that hacksaw to the Grey Mother's house this time. Let's go to Grey Mother's. I should have grabbed some flour when I was at the Grey Mother's house. And I didn't do it because I was being a ding-dong. Any more feathers around these guys? No. I've got the ptarmigans on me, but that's okay. We'll draw the wolves out. Yep, there's one right there, as a matter of fact. I was like, I know I'm going to get some wolves here. I know the wolves. My milkshake brings all the wolves to the yard. Damn right. It's better than y'all's. You know, I usually run because I just like to get places faster, Jimmy. Or Richard. Walking definitely conserves your energy more. If you're playing, funny enough, if you're playing on Stalker, you probably want to walk more than run. Because on Stalker, energy fatigue happens quicker than it does on Interloper. Which is very weird. The thing I really like about this game is the fall damage scaling compared to other games I played. This one feels way more realistic. Oh yeah, you know, fall damage is real in this game, and you sprain ankles, you tear clothing, you take damage. All sorts of bad things happen when you fall in this game. It feels very good. I'm not saying falling feels very good, but it feels nice that it's very realistic in a way. And I like that about it too. Excuse me, Mr. Wolf. I'm picking up sticks here. Excuse me, sir. These are my sticks, damn it. And I'm picking them up. Where is he? I don't even see him. Oh, there he is. I was like, where the hell did he go to? Oh yeah, I have ptarmigans on me, so everything's coming at me. They all want my milkshakes. Okay, so that one, yeah, I'm gonna take that one because that's the lower condition one. I really want anything else here. I got this bedroll that's wearing down. I got these peaches here that are all at 0%. Got extra salt here. Really, I'm going to be leaving stuff here, so I'll be coming back here eventually. I'll probably come back through here when I go to, the, Forsaken Airfield. I'll probably go back here. What does the gold nugget do? It just sits on a counter and looks cool. It's a gold nugget of moderate size, now of little practical use. But I have a feeling, here's my feeling. I've got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. I think the gold nugget is gonna be something that we can utilize to get things from the trader. I think the trader might be a key with the gold nugget. It's just a thought I've had. But I'm thinking the trader might be something that we need the gold nugget for. Mrs. Honeypot! Hello, darling. How are you? Yeah, I found the bed in the dark. I know. Pretty improbable, huh? But I did it anyway. Gold nugget's useless as of right now. It is, yeah.
I need to lay down.
Oh wow, I have no food. Let's just sleep for like 2 hours. A good gold nugget for a sled dog? Maybe. 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 I like to stream on YouTube's nice.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
We can make some ptarmigan stew. We can make some ptarmigan pie. That would give me more carry weight. Ooh, that's it. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, boys and girls. Ptarmigan pie for everybody. Woo! All right, goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Honeypot. Have a great rest of your day, darling. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a good one. Imagine making a golden pickaxe from the nugget. Like all gold, pretty useless in a survival situation. Yeah, pretty much.
That did it.
Oh, I only have one. Okay, I need to leave that there then. Oh, yeah, because I... Okay, let's grab a... Let's put this out. Let's get a ptarmigan pie cooking, if we can. Well, what do I need for the pies? Ptarmigan pie. Oh, I need cooking oils. I need cooking oil. There we go. Get some ptarmigan pie going, baby. Yeah! Wonder if Trader's gonna be Methuselah from the story. Even though he's just Mackenzie's conscience, really. Well, he's Mackenzie from the future.
Anything right now.
He's Mackenzie from the future. Didn't you know that? That's my thought anyway. He's future Mackenzie, coming back to talk to current Mackenzie. Are the recipes from the latest update? Yes, Black Strider. The recipes are all from the DLC part of the latest update. So if you have the DLC, you can make ptarmigan pies, which are really, really awesome, and you can make all sorts of good food if you have the latest update. But yes, you have to have the update to do it. The DLC, I should say. The latest update alone does not have the new cooking in it for everybody. Let's grab a little more water out of here. Yeah, we're gonna do up another 10 liters of water. It's like we have all these sitting here, we might as well do up a little bit of water. And you know what? I have enough acorn grounds. I don't have any coffee on me right now, so let's just grab out the rest of these acorn grounds. And I'm gonna grab out some more of the birch. And we're gonna cook up some coffees here. Might as well get some acorn coffees. I have so many acorns, it's not even funny at this point. $36 minutes till burned. Okay, can we make one more? Ptarmigan pies. Yes, we can.
No rest in them.
Will, just take it easy. Just take it easy. That's the coffee mug I wanted in the store. Yes, this new coffee mug. I want that one too. I'm hoping that when they do their new store, that'll be in it. Do the pies stack? Yes, they generally do if they're all of the same quality. But my pies have already started getting out of sync. They aren't in sync anymore. Oh, do the effects stack? No, they don't. The effects do not stack. I'm afraid they do not. All right. Nice, nice, nice. So we've got multiple pies on us now. Each one of those pies, when we eat it, will give us 3 kilos of extra carry weight. Which is really super nice. But to sleep, we're going to head up into the mountains here. Because I have food up here. At least I'm pretty sure I got food up here still. If money grew on trees, we'd be eating it. Possibly, Cindy. Do wolves not eat the food on the porch? Not if you just drop it and leave it there, no. The only time wolves will actually, like, come for you or come for your food is if, like, they're chasing you and you drop something behind you. And then you walk away from it, they'll sometimes eat that and be satisfied and just leave you alone. They may come back a little bit after that, but at least for that moment in time, they'll basically kind of walk away and leave you. Do 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 do. We got 69 on Twitch right now and 22 on YouTube. and we have like nobody on Kick. Nobody on Kick. That's fine. Kick is just one of those we're doing it because we can do it. So why not? Why not be live on there? See if we can get anybody over there. So 69. I know 69 is a great number over there. It is. It is. It is. It is. We used to be able to bait wolves, but some players used it to overuse the mechanics, so they took it away from all of us. Hey. It was in the game. It was in the game, my friend. There was no overusing it. It was in the game.
I'm so tired. I could just lay down right here.
It was in the game, buddy. Well, Kick is sort of a place, Fat Matt, where the main thing I've seen on Kick, more than anything, is just big streamers have gone over there to stream. And a lot of those big streamers are the ones who kind of got banned off Twitch or no longer have accounts on Twitch for various different reasons. Whether they were banned or whether, you know, their Twitch accounts were taken away or, you know, whatever you want to say about it, you know. It's kind of the at this point it's kind of the Isle of Misfit Toys over on Kick. Not a lot of people use it, and not a lot of people really stream over there. The only reason it's still like viable is that the guy who started it, I guess, just is he's really wealthy and he wanted a place to stream. Because they mostly bots as viewers. Well, and that's where most of the gambling channels and stuff went to. Heading out to visit grandkids. All right, Cindy, have a good time visiting the grandkids. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm going to say it, Mixer is a better place than Kick. Or was a better place than Kick is. As far as being more legitimate, in my opinion. I don't think Kick is going to overtake Twitch. I think YouTube will come up on Kick before Twitch does. Or before Kick does, I should say. You're glad you're nobody, Honora? Well, there's not really... I have 3 viewers over on Kick right now. I just don't see Kick as a viable alternative to Twitch or YouTube at this point. I just don't see it as wait a second. I just don't see it as a viable alternative, basically. Which is fine. I mean, you know, Kick may come up on, you know, as something one day. It's just not right now. Am I ever gonna make peach pies? No, I am never ever gonna make peach pies. The only thing of peach pies. So here's the thing, I could make peach pies. Okay, a peach pie, if eaten, gives you better. It relieves your fatigue, but it gives you a headache. And I don't really care about that. I don't really care about, oh, it looks like ruined peaches you cannot use. Okay, well, that's interesting. Yeah, multiple streams are a thing. And so, you know, there's no harm in being on Kick. That's the thing. There's no harm in being on Kick. I think YouTube and Twitch are way more viable. And like Based just said, you know, YouTube's your favorite platform, so you're not going to come over to Twitch. You'll be more happy to watch on YouTube, which is totally cool. Yeah, see, I've never spent any time really on Kick. I'm on YouTube and Twitch like 90% of the time. That I could repair. I got 3 cans now. Let's put the cans away. I don't need those. There we go. Got all that stuff on me. Is there anything else I want to take? Oh, shush. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. I'm gonna take one more maple. We'll find more maple, but I'm gonna leave some maple behind here. We'll get more mushrooms as we go, too. I'm just gonna leave these and those here. Got all those hides. How is our clothing doing? Clothing's all doing great, so we don't need to repair any. I'm gonna leave the cattails here as emergency food for whenever. And I am gonna take that one accelerant. I twitch when I get kicked in the YouTubes. All right, it's noon here. Time for homework. 3 weeks until I graduate. Woohoo, Fat Matt. Good job, my friend. I have 800 channels I'm sub to. It's like custom television. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Base, is that, yeah, you know, if you want to pay a little bit to YouTube, you can pay to have no commercials at all. If you watch YouTube as your main thing, you could pay to have no commercials on it at all, which I totally get. But even with commercials, it's like you said, it's like having 800 channels of stuff that you've like curated on your own. And see, I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing about YouTube that's so appealing, is that there's such a variety of content on YouTube. Long format, short format, you know, political, non-political, pop culture, non-pop culture, you know, creative stuff, and just other things. You know, it's great because you get to just pick and choose what you want. And yeah, you know, not everything from everybody's always going to be fantastic content, but at the same time, you have so many options with YouTube. And with premium, you get a really good deal because premium is cheaper than television, and you get basically, you know, a bazillion channels at your fingertips of all different stuff. And yeah, some of it's good, some of it's bad, you know, but at the same time, you get to pick and choose. You get no ads at all with the subscription. If you pay for YouTube Premium, it's like, I think it's under 20 bucks if I'm not mistaken, but you get no ads at all. Although the thing is that you do remember that, oh Jesus Christ. The thing to remember though is that the YouTube Premium is being used. Thank you for the Reese sub, Mage Blackstone. For 9 months, our Twitch baby is here. In the same way that by watching ads on YouTube, you are supporting the content creators on YouTube. If you have YouTube Premium, thank you so much, my friend, for that sub there. If you have YouTube Premium, you are supporting the content creators as well because they get ad revenue from that. So every month when I look at my stuff, I can actually see the revenue I get from YouTube Premium. So I can actually see what it is. So I can say as a content creator, I do actually get some ad revenue or I get some payment from YouTube Premium members, you know, because that's actually replacing the ads that would normally be in that spot. So there is a benefit to do. It's not like it actually does. It's not like you're just paying all that money just to YouTube. YouTube, of course, does take a portion of it, but the content creators get some of it as well. So. And you get no ads at all. You don't get it. There's a free. The thing is, there's a free trial for YouTube Premium. If you've never had YouTube Premium before, I think there's a free trial for a month. You can do it for a month for free. I would recommend trying it out. What I did is I did it for a month for free, and then I just went ahead and you can go into your settings and just make it so it doesn't renew. But if you enjoy it, then you can always choose to renew it after that if you want to. And I liked it enough that I actually renewed mine because I was like, I sort of like not having to, you know, watch the ads. So yeah, well, and I think that's what they want though, BK. They want you to experience it without ads. So then you're like, okay, I like it without ads. That's why they do the month for free, because they're like, yeah, we want you to experience no ads, because then we want to suck you in and get all those ads on you. But hey, that's part of them wanting to make money on it. So. Look at all them pies. Well, and the thing is that, if you don't, I don't really mind ads because I grew up, in a time where everything was advertising. You had no choice. If you're watching a show, you got ads. That was just the way it was. So I've never been one who's been like, oh, I hate the ads. I mean, it's like, okay, sometimes the ads can get a little long, but, generally I don't mind ads so much. It's like, okay, it's an ad, whatever, I'll just watch it. Any plans to return to stream loots? Not right now, no. It basically, Jimmy, my decision with stream loots is stream loots for me is just too much stress. It's too much stress in the execution. It's too much stress in the making of. It's fun for a short amount of time, and then I just start to get stressed out. And honestly, it makes me not want to stream.
I need to find a place to rest.
It makes me just not want to stream at all. And it's the same thing I ran into when I did it a while ago. I'm going to try to bring it back after the beginning of the year in small doses, but for right now, no. I have no plans for it at the moment. It's just too stressful of a thing for me. And like I said, it basically makes me not want to stream. There were days when I'd get ready to do stream loots. There were days I would get ready for stream loots and I'd just be like, nope, I just don't want to stream today. And that was bad. That was bad for my mental health and stuff. So for right now, I'm just kind of going, nah, not gonna do it. Like I said, it may return at some point, but for right now, it's kind of on hiatus at the moment. Stream loots is a way to have your audience kind of interact with you. And they can play cards while you're playing the game and have an interaction with you through those while you play. Yeah, we have a 100% chance. Let's get a fire started and make some meats up. And it's kind of mixed. There's some people that really like it, some people that don't like it. I like it I like it in concept, but in execution, it's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than it's not even so much the work. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress while I play. And I definitely have to be in the right mindset to do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get an hour's sleep while we're waiting for that to get cooked. I did them to help you out more than anything. I bought them, but almost never used them. Well, and see, that was the thing, is that I would rather just have people support me in a way where it's like, it's good for everybody. Why not eat the rancid meat the manly way? Well, here's the problem eating rancid meat the manly way. It sounds good. It sounds all good. But the problem eating the rancid meat in the manly way is that it can still give you intestinal parasites if you don't cook it. If it's not cooked, intestinal parasites can ensue. Good Lord. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they're like doing some sort of like hedge trimming or something around the place. They're like trimming the hedges around here. Good Lord. So yeah, for right now, I'm just kind of like, we're not gonna do it for right now. You remember about the new scurvy effect? I remember in my history class, the French colony from France got taught by the natives to cure it by boiling birch bark tea. So probably will be a new cure for it because it's renewable too. Yeah, I think rose hips. I think they might actually, Valor, put it in all the different teas: rose hip, mushroom, and birch bark. Now, mushroom and rose hip are kind of limited, but I think it might be in the other ones as well. But birch bark, I think, is definitely the highest opportunity chance that they'll have to put it in there, because birch bark, like you said, is renewable. It's going to be interesting, though, when you do a run like I'm doing, where we aren't using birch bark tea at all. Where birch bark tea is basically a non... We've turned it off. So it's going to be interesting trying to do a run like this. You know, at that point, we'd have to be like, okay, well, what do we do? Because it has that healing property as well, so... Alright, let's go. Oh, did I grab the hide? Yes, I did. Okay. Well, that's one thing, Jimmy, that I think they're gonna do is I think they're gonna give us something else. They may give us like vitamin C pills, you know, like they do with the painkillers and the antibiotics. They may give us like a vitamin C capsule that'll wear down over time. They may give us a new plant that we can utilize as well, which would be kind of cool. Speaking of vitamins that need to be taken. So yeah, they may give us some new stuff as well. Because there's been stuff they've added into the game before they've never really told us about, you know, until it comes out. They could give us Tang. They could. And there could be things like the Pinnacle Peaches may have vitamin C in them. Tomato soup. They may give some of the other food items, some of the man-made food items, they may give it, you know, vitamin C. Who knows? It's a little cold out there today, boys and girls. So they may do a few different things. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to make it impossible, but it's going to make it pretty hard. So those famous ice-resistant orange trees. Hey, you never know. You never can tell. Oh, we got some sticks down here. Haha. Forgot about that. Forgot about that. That's nice. I like the stickity boos. Give me some more sticks, my friends. Give me some more sticks. Yeah, baby. And I did get some more ptarmigan feathers, by the way, too. Which is something I was really wanting. I didn't bring much cloth with me. That's the only thing I'm kind of sad about. But that's okay. A sap tap would be a great way to get syrup. I think that would be kind of cool if we could actually harvest syrup. I think that would be kind of a neat idea. There's so many. See, that's the thing. Is like there's so many things that we could do in the game that they could add. Moose milk.
I'm not sure I can.
Now, boys and girls, I'm gonna attempt the very special technique called the milking of the moose. We're gonna sneak up on the moose here, and we're gonna try to milk him before he sees that we're there. So if we sneak up very carefully, you have to do it from the rear side. And then you have to moose the milk really. You gotta milk the moose really quick. And get the milk out of him. So you can add it to your cereal in the morning. I think the moose would have a problem with that whole situation. You might as well try to you might as well try to milk a wolf.
Oh my.
Oh my, yeah. This picture's not a man.
Oh my.
Then it's a whole nother kind of milking, Nuka Goblin. Ew, gross. Yeah, then it's really gross. Oh, I need to drop that hide like ASAP. Yeah, the fresh hide. That one I need to drop big time. You drop that one too. And we've got a couple rabbit, couple deer. Yeah, am I still monetized on YouTube? I don't know. We may have gone into demonetization territory on YouTube. I don't know what I said on one of my YouTube live streams one time, but I said something where it got where they flagged it as possibly inappropriate. And so I had to go and like fight it and be like, "Okay, yeah, no, we're still monetized. We're still monetized on YouTube. Okay." I had to go back and have them review it because it was like I must have said something that sounded really naughty because it was like, yeah, your video is limited monetization in certain areas. And I was like, really? Okay, I don't remember what I said. I must have said something randy. If I had to guess, Mir Wiz Bowman led you down a bad path. Probably. Probably. Milking a moose is not advisable, General Mom? No, milking a moose is not advisable at all. If you give a moose a muffin, then he'll ask for a cookie. You all remember that book, right? In the meantime, there are music videos with naked girls, cause art. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's music videos where girls are basically, they have a thong on, shaking their butt right in the camera, yet something I say might offend somebody. And I'm sure those videos are completely monetized. I'm sure they are completely monetized, no problem at all. I mean, heck, that music video, what was it, Blurred Lines, had naked girls, like, walking around in it. It was like, oh, okay, so we're doing soft corn on YouTube. And that's the thing, I have to say corn. If we're doing soft corn, because if I say the other word, I can get demonetized on YouTube for saying the other word. Just for saying the other word. When they actually can... They can do the thing that I can't say. They can do it and not get demonetized. I say it and I can get demonetized for it. Isn't that weird? Is that weird? That's just that is like the weirdest thing ever. Sniper Wolf thing is not demo for her old video. She did show the address of another YouTuber. Oh yeah, well, Sniper Wolf is a Sniper Wolf. The things she does are reprehensible. I won't even comment on her personally because I don't want to bash another content creator, but the things she does are reprehensible in my eyes. They're not things that I would do at all. Called Welcome to the System. Everyone's a victim. They hate you all. You're inside the system. Violence is a symptom. Fighting for fighting for what's right, but everyone is wrong. She's what you call a bad actor? Yes, a bad actor. That's a good way of doing it. Welcome to the world, baby girl. We'll dress you pink if that's okay. She's what you call, yeah, she is a very bad actor in my opinion. Cardi B is just Cardi B. I mean, Cardi B in my opinion is nobody to look up to. I mean, she does not espouse things that I would want my daughters, you know, aspiring to. But then again, the Kardashians don't either. I mean, I think that's just, you know, that's sort of the de-evolution of our society, is how those people are famous for literally doing nothing. They do not add anything to society at all, except a lot of angst and self-hate on a lot of people's parts, because they just think that they have to look like that person or act like that person, and it's really sad. They're basically taking advantage of young people who are very impressionable. I mean, I remember when I was young, how much we would, you know, wear things or do things to kind of fit in. And, you know, and yeah, we didn't do the smartest stuff either, but back then, it was a lot, it wasn't as prolific as it is today, I guess. Trends sort of took time and momentum to build, where now with the internet, trends kind of like, you know, they take off in a heartbeat. Cyborg says she doesn't care. She just doesn't care because money. Well, yeah. I mean, they're all out to make their bag. I guess that's what it's called. They're out to make their bag. Their bag of cash. I just wish all those celebrities would stop telling our young ladies that they have to feel like crap about themselves if they don't have lip injections and BBLs and all this garbage that, honestly, I'm going to tell you, ladies, no man really cares about. A real man does not care about that stuff at all. That stuff is meaningless to us. It is. It's absolutely meaningless. I would rather have a fresh-faced girl with very, very minimal makeup, and that's the person I would rather have than somebody who's all just, you know, basically not even themselves. But maybe I'm old-fashioned that way. Maybe I'm old-fashioned that way. I just figured that's the person I'm gonna have to wake up, you know, if I do get involved with that person, that's the person I'm gonna have to wake up to and next to in the morning. And honestly, looks will fade. All of our looks will fade. And all that superficial stuff, it's appealing on the outside, and it does make you initially attracted to somebody, but if there's nothing underneath all of that, it's not worth anything.
My head feels thick.
It's not worth anything, because the person can be a complete monster underneath it, and it doesn't matter what they look like. It doesn't matter at all. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of makeup, and I know, like, my best friend, she likes to put makeup on. She puts very minimal makeup on, but she just doesn't feel comfortable if she doesn't, like, even her face out a little bit, and, you know, put maybe a little bit of light lipstick or something like that on before she leaves the house. She just doesn't feel comfortable, and that's fine. I mean, I don't feel comfortable if I don't comb my hair and make sure my beard's not too crazy before I leave the house. We all have minimal, there's a difference between grooming, and I look at like makeup for ladies a lot like I look at like grooming for men. A minimal amount of grooming is a good thing. You don't want to go out into public looking like a slob. You don't want to go out in public looking like you just rolled out of bed. But at the same time, there's a point where, you know, and even guys do this where they just over manicure themselves and every hair is in the exact right spot to the point that they look like a Ken doll. And girls do the same thing. And I think that's a little overdoing it because that's not the person you really are. And it doesn't really reflect who you really are either. So, for comfort reasons, it's more than reasonable to do grooming. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's the thing. When it gets addictive, you know it's not healthy. When it's like you physically can't like leave the house without doing it, then it's like, oh, maybe you need to try. How did moose hunting go? Woo! Look at that right there, Mega. Boom! Doom generation. The USA will be so bad in the next 10, 20 years. You know, the thing is, though, here's the one hope that I have, Romper Stomper. Is I, you know, maybe I'm a hopeful guy. Maybe I just hold out too much hope. But here's the thing that I look at is that they were saying the same thing about my generation too. And I think in every generation I know a lot of Zoomers and Gen Zs that are just fine. That you know, I think a lot of it has to do with the main Zoomers and Gen Zers that we see and that we see on social media and all of those places it's a very loud vocal minority. And a lot of it is centered in our major metropolitan hubs, and a lot of it is centered in our major Western countries. I don't think that that's the majority of people still. I still do not believe that's the majority of people. Because in my mind, Twitter is not real life. Twitter tries to make you think that it's real life. Twitter tries to make you think that it is the reality that is out there. And that everybody out there, and TikTok too, and that everybody out there is this whack nut job who's like just spouting off these very weird things all the time. But I don't think that's real. I don't think that's actual reality. I think it is a vocal minority of reality, and it gets listened to way more often than it should. But if that was actually true, the Marvels would be making a lot of money at the box office right now. Instead of bombing. Tremendously bombing. Because a majority of people know what's real and what's not. A majority of people are smart. A majority of people are just normal people. I mean, you know, and that's the thing, is like
Pretty well.
if all you look at ever is social media, you are then going to believe that that is the reality of what the world is. And it's not. It's not the reality of anything.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
And if that's all you're on, if that's all you ever look at, yeah, you're going to believe that's the reality. You're going to believe that's what is real and what is actually out there in the world. And it's not. And that's my big hope, Romper Stomper, is that, you know what? As people get older and as real life, because real life, here's the thing too. Real life will eventually hit you in the face. Your shenanigans, people will only put up with your shenanigans so far. My nephew's a great example of it. My nephew used to be kind of, I mean, he's a great kid. Don't get me wrong. He used to be a little more radical than he is now. And I used to be when I was younger too. But he used to be a little more radical than he is now. The thing that's changed though in the last few years is he's actually gotten out into the workplace. He's now dealing with real life.
It smells like strawberries.
Oh, it smells like strawberries. It does. He's actually dealing with real life. He's having to hold down a job, make a mortgage payment, do a lot of stuff, and he's actually, you know, real life is kind of like, real life is, in my mind, is the great equalizer, and it does make you actually have to face the realities of what the world really is. And my nephew's run into that, and I think it's been good for him. And I think that, and there will always be some people who will never accept reality, no matter how hard it smacks them in the face. But a lot of people will then go, oh well, this is what real life is. You know, I may want the world to be a different way, but reality doesn't conform always to what you want. And so I think that'll be the saving grace. I mean, I've met so many nice young people when I've been driving Lyft. So many absolutely just really super nice people. And they're younger. I mean, they're all in their you know, early mid-20s, and they're totally normal kids. I mean, and that's why I say I don't think it is as bad as everybody makes it out to be. They were painting my generation in the 80s as oh my God, this generation is going to lead to the downfall of the world and the downfall of our country. And no, it didn't. It just didn't. You know, and I think it'd take a lot more than that. Is there going to be changes? Yes, there's going to be changes, but I think it's going to take a lot more than that to be the downfall of everything. The downfall of society. But then again, like I said, I'm kind of an optimist on that. I try to believe in the goodness of people overall. Are there bad people out there? Yes, there are. But I think more people are like me. They just want to live their life, be happy, make some money, be able to take care of a family or some loved ones, go home and enjoy a few things on their off time, take some vacations, enjoy life, and, you know, and not have a lot of hardship in their life. And most people just want to just, you know, be, you know, most people just want to do that. Hey, Hyperman! Woo! Everybody, you need to go over and check out Hyperman. Can I spare a steak? No. You get none of my steaks. None. Gen Z is really big cities are different creatures from those in smaller towns. Oh, yeah. Totally. I think a large part of it is environment. And thank you, Hyperman, for the 500 bits. If you've not gone and checked out Hyperman.
Advanced and more demanding, so I'm making sure.
There you go. Go check it out. He's not even playing the game and it got him. Go check out Hyperman, boys and girls.
Oh my God, I am not ready for this.
Dude, I found that clip of us playing PUBG. I had to put that up as a short, man. The Hank Hill one. What does Hank Hill say when he jumps out of a plane? Ooh. It was like, oh my God, I could not pass that up. That was the best. That clip is so great. If you guys have not checked out that clip over on YouTube, go check it out. Oh God. That was just, I saw that, I was just like, I gotta put that up there. And Hyperman, boys and girls, is back to streaming. I believe you just streamed on, didn't you just stream on Tuesday or Wednesday, I think it was? I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, right? Yeah, wasn't it just Tuesday or Wednesday? Okay, it was 10 days ago. 3 days ago. 3 days ago. This Wednesday. So yeah. So everybody go check out Hyperman. Go give him some love, dude. When are you streaming next, Hyperman? So we can pump you up. We can pump you up. So I guess in closing, I think Gen Z is going to be just fine. Do we have some problems? Do we have different things that we have to deal with than we've ever had to deal with before? Yes. But I think we'll figure it out. Probably tomorrow, if not next Wednesday for sure. Nice. I think Gen Z will figure it out eventually. All right, let's just throw all this fuel in here. There we go. I've been scared out of my undies as well. Yep, I have. Oh, so you might do some stream tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming quite a bit tomorrow. Actually, I've sort of had a bad week of not streaming this week, just for various reasons. So today we are doing Long Dark here for about another 25 minutes, switching over and playing Survival Fountain of Youth for about 3 hours, and then we're gonna do a 4-hour stint of The Front. What's the next gen called? Alpha? I don't know. Gen Mom. Remember they called us feral? Oh yeah. We were, I mean, Larry, we were generally, Gen X was the last generation of feral children. Where we basically, you know, we didn't have the things that we didn't have things really that kept us indoors very much. We had things, you know, really the things that kept us indoors were things like books, maybe a little television. But, you know, if it was daylight out, we were sent out into the streets. We were sent out on our bicycles to roam the streets and to leave our parents the hell alone. And we liked that. Yeah, we didn't have I didn't have cable TV until I think I was in my 20s before I ever had cable television. Because my parents just refused to get it. My parents just would not get cable television, period. They didn't want to pay for it, and they were just like, why do I need this? I don't need this. And, you know, we were told to go out and play and not come back till it was dark or unless somebody was dying. Injuries did not count. Injuries didn't count. Unless something was broken. So here, have a great one. See you later, my friend. Thank you for the new follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that very much. So yeah, Gen X was really one of the last, like, feral children kind of generations. Oh, I haven't had cable. I cut the cord years ago on cable television. I haven't had cable television in so long. I don't even remember the last time I had cable. It's been over a decade at least. Probably longer than that. It's probably been like 15 years. I mean, I have my Roku and I watch some you know, YouTube, and I have Amazon. I did sign up for Peacock because I wanted to watch Survivor. I did sign up for Peacock. It's like $5 or $6 a month. It's not that bad, and you can still get commercials with it, which I think is hilarious. So not only do they charge you every month, but they give you commercials as well, which I think is so funny. But, you know, I think down the road, viewing is going to be very much more a la carte, where you take this or you take that. The days of these streaming services are very much numbered right now. I think within the next 5 years, we will see a consolidation. We will see many streaming services just go away and be consolidated into other services, because a lot of them are realizing we aren't making enough money on this. We could make more money if we licensed our stuff out to either Amazon or Netflix or Hulu. We could make more money with that. Ducky! Oh my god, Ducky with a $2 tip over on a super chat over on the YouTube side, saying Ducky here, just popping by to say hey. Hey! So boys and girls, if you've ever wondered where the Ducky hugs come from, big hugs, Ducky! That's where they come from. Right there. Right there. BK's like, Ducky! I hope you are doing well. I hope you're doing super well, Ducky. I get asked every once in a while about the Ducky hugs, and I'm like, you know what? Although Ducky's not been here for a while, I'm never gonna change it. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's immortalized in the lore and the canon of the channel, and it's never ever gonna change. You will always have your place in the canon and the lore of the channel. So that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Well, I hope you're doing well. Good, you are doing well. Miss you too. It's good to see you again. We got exciting news. They're going to be coming out with the new part of the DLC here at the beginning of December. So I'm thinking it's going to be December 12th. That's where I got my money on. But yeah, everything's going great. I mean, you know, I've been full-time doing full-time streaming now for almost a full year now, which is awesome. Gaming for life. I'm feeling a lot better today. My allergies were really killing me yesterday. To the point where my head was just like completely stuffed up. My voice was going. My stomach was not feeling really good because I was coughing so much, and so I just had to take it easy. But I'm feeling a lot better today, thank goodness. But thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well too. Farmville 2 still available? Oh yeah, Farmville 2 still out there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's still out there. Oh yeah. I haven't played Farmville 2 in a long time, but it is still out there. Alright, we are just going to let that fire kind of die down. And yes, and there's Hyperman. There's Hyperman X. Yep, Hyperman's back in streaming now too, Ducky. Hyperman's back in streaming after, God, what, 4 years? 5 years? Is this a challenge run? Well, the only challenge we have is that we've turned off all health regen when we sleep, and we've turned off birch bark teas. So you notice our health went down to like 82%. I think that's where it bottomed out. Yeah, 82%. And we've slowly but surely over the last 10 days gotten it back up to where it's almost 105 again. That's how long it takes me to regen health. Regenning health is a very slow process for us, which is kind of nice, because if we get attacked by something, it's going to have a lot more consequence than usual, because it just takes a lot more time to heal up, basically. I'm kind of waiting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of waiting for this to cure. Not gonna lie. Although I guess we could go. We have 27 kilos on us. Let's grab our stuff. Let's see what we have when we grab all of our things. Could we head out to Mystery Lake with all of our stuff? I reported a duplication bug a while back. It felt unreal to see generalized report where they told about it and they fixed it. Doesn't happen every day. That you see feedback from the bug report and the fact that they told everyone is really heartwarming. That's awesome. Alright, we're at 39 kilos right now. I got 4 sticks. I do want to carry a little bit of coal on me. That's 40 kilos. If I pick that up, that's 45, 46. So we're a little bit overweight now. That's the problem. That's what I was worried about. I could probably leave the toolbox here, to be honest. Probably leave the toolbox. Because we'll find another toolbox. Ugh. Well, I missed you guys lots, and all the new peeps here. Hey! Hey! Yeah, new to you, right? New to you. To all the new to you people. Okay, so we got the moose hide. Yeah, we're carrying a ton of stuff on us right now. Alright, if we drop all but 1 stick, that'll put us underweight. And now we just have to basically bust ass. We have to basically bust... Oh, shoot. Wait a second. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I forgot. We have ptarmigan pies, baby. Oh, look at that. We have 3 extra weight, 3 extra carry weight. So let's grab all of our pies. We still have extra weight. Oh, Jesus criminy. Speaking of ducky hugs. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, bye-bye. Have a great rest of your day, Ducky. We'll see you later on, okay? We'll see you later on. Have a great rest of your day, though. It was so wonderful to see you. And I hope you can stop by and say hi to us again soon. I forgot that I had those pies. So I can actually carry 48 kilos on me. And happy Turkey Day to you. Now the weight carry only lasts for 3 hours, but it's 3 extra kilos of weight, and we've got a lot of those pies, so we are good to go. Of course, the wind's in your face. Of course it is. I mean, that just goes without saying, BK. I had guns and tools give me 2 of each when I found them. Oh, the books, the guns and tool books, Nana. Yeah, I've run into a duplication bug a little bit too, where like there'll be like 2 sticks on the ground, or there'll be 2 cattails. So I've run into a little bit of that as well. Now we're gonna take a little bit of cold damage getting out of here. Which sucks because that's damage that's gonna take a while to recover from. The barbed rifle, the hacksaw, and the axe gave you 2. Yeah, I've seen that as well. I mean, I haven't run into that because I don't get those except for the hacksaw, but I have seen that, yes. And we do have the new merch out, boys and girls. Stream Elements just put that up. Go check out go check out the merch. Go check it out. What is he going after? He's not going after... Oh, is he going after a rabbit? Okay, go after the rabbit then. I don't care. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 500 bits. Gosh dang it. He's eating a rabbit over there. He's not interested in me, okay? But I'm interested in getting him. Oh, they gave us archery 4. Nice. Oh, now it's a full-blown blizzard. Now it's a full-blown freaking blizzard. Well, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I'm not jumpy. Okay, I'm a little jumpy. I'm a little jumpy. Okay, that does take you to the right channel for YouTube. Okay, excellent. Let's get out of Milton. Jesus criminy. How annoying can this be? Let's get out of the Milton. Yeah, exactly. The cave's nearby, so we'll be okay. The cave is right here, so it's everything. Everything's gonna be all right, boys and girls. Everything's gonna be all right. We gotta drop a few things. Gotta drop all that meat, all those meat pies that we had. Still not as jumpy as Hadrian. You know, Hadrian's a little jumpy there sometimes. Redacted just became a member on YouTube for 10 months. A decade of membership. Exactly, it's a decade of membership right there. Our clothing's a little wet too, but that'll dry off in here. And then you know what? I'm just gonna heal myself. Let's heal ourselves up. So basically, watch what happens to our health. You know where our health is right now? Watch what happens to our health when we eat one of these. I don't know if we can eat the whole thing though. Let's go ahead and sleep. Let's sleep for 2 hours. I don't know if we can eat the whole thing. Let's see. I know, Stooley, isn't that amazing? A decade of membership. Some guy named Redacted over on YouTube just did a decade of membership over there. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, watch my health. My health right now is at
I'm not gonna be able to carry
90.
this load for much longer.
And now my health is full. Oh, that is so OP. Now my health is full. It actually gives you 25 health back. But I was like, let's eat it anyway. Who cares? That guy's probably pretty cool. He probably is. He's probably a pretty cool dude. Where is the recipe for Prepper's Pie found? It is found in one of the 9 Prepper caches scattered around the world. So you're either going to find it in the Prepper cache in Hush River Valley, Milton, Broken Railroad, Forlorn Muskeg, Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, or Ash Canyon, or Desolation. Is Desolation Point one of them? Ash Canyon, no, or Black Rock. I don't think there's one in Desolation Point. All the others have one though. I think, does Coastal Highway have one? Coastal Highway has one, doesn't it? I think so. Broken Railroad does have a hatch in it, yes. Broken Railroad has a hatch. All right, let's just pass. Let's just go outside and come back in real quick. DP has a fish cake recipe. Yes, it does. It does have that fish cake recipe in there. All right. Okay, so we're gonna save that there. If someone wanted to find the hatch in Broken Railroad, where would they look? Well, you know what? We're gonna leave off this character right here for today. Let's go over to our 50-day in every zone character, and let's see if I can show you on the Mappity Boo. We're in Transfer Pass right now, waiting for the new update. Is it going to be really the last one? Okay. The Broken Railroad hatch is over. Well, I didn't actually map it because I hated mapping a Broken Railroad. But if you're up here at the hunting lodge, you know, and then there's that cave, and then there's the rickety bridge that you go around. It's over here. It's over in this area here. So you have to go across that rickety footbridge. You have to go up to the hunting lodge, up towards the hunting lodge, circle around and come back down, and then it's over here. And there's also a memento cache over here as well. But you have to go to that one there. Unfortunately, BK, I've not mapped out this entire thing. Forlorn Muskeg, the hatch is right here, right above the Spence family homestead. In Mystery Lake, the cache is right up here above the camp office. If you can climb the rope here, or if you can make your way up by Dave's Quiet Clearing, you can get right up to the Prepper cache very easily. In Black Rock, the cache, if you're at the Bricklayers Retreat, you see here's the Bricklayers, there's the jail. It's up the road from the Bricklayers Retreat. It's right before you get to the bridge that in story mode, you can get across that to go to the mine. In this mode, it's a broken mule bridge. But you have to be at the Bricklayers Retreat. You just follow the road up, and it's right up there. In Crumbling Highway, I can't show it. I don't know where it's at in Crumbling Highway. I can't remember. Or not Crumbling Highway, in Coastal Highway, I can't remember either. Pleasant Valley, it is up there. In Pleasant Valley, the cache is up by, oh God, what is it? I'm trying to remember where the cache is in Pleasant Valley. I mean, you have the normal one that's underneath the rope, but there's another one that's up by the plane crash. It's like right around the corner from the plane crash. In Timberwolf Mountain, it's up, if you come out of the, if you know, the Echo, you know, here's Echo Ravine. There's this cave over here. So here's like Crystal Lake is down here, and you go up past the Bear's Cave, and you go across that log to get to this cave, and it's over right in this area. It's sort of between. I was unable to map this because I was in it so early, but it's sort of in that area, right above the Echo Ravine. And in Ash Canyon, I didn't map it here either, but in Ash Canyon, it is up. Let's see. There's the runaway bridge. Here's where the climber's cave is. You got to come up this way. It's sort of up in this area. Sort of up over in here. The entrance to the deer clearing is there. In Hush River Valley, the cache is over here by the Lonely Cave. You have to come up. You have to go through the ice cave that's at the end that has the wolf in it. Come out the other side. You have to go through that cave and go up the little rope and then go out. And then you'll be up in the upper area where you could go get the smoke signal. But if you go the other direction, you can work your way and then you go across that little bridge right near the entrance there to the Lonely Cave, and the Prepper's Cache is right there. And in Mountain Town, the Prepper's Cache is here. You have to go through the Bear's Cave. You have to go past the bear on the Spruce Falls Bridge, work your way up here, go through the cave, pop out the other side, and go to the Prepper's Cache there. You cannot get it if you go from Grey Mother's house and take the back route. You can get to the plain, but you can't get back up to where the Prepper's Cache is. So you have to go that way on it. And Bleak Inlet, I don't think Bleak Inlet has... No, Bleak Inlet's the other one. Coastal Highway doesn't have a cache. Bleak Inlet has a Prepper's Cache, and it's right there. As you go in from the ravine, it's just right up here. It's just up on a hill. So it's pretty easy to get to. You don't have to face anything to get to it. It's Bleak Inlet that has the other one. Coastal Highway and Desolation Point do not have one. And then, of course, Forsaken Airfield has a hatch, but it has no cache. The Forsaken Airfield has the Prepper's Hatch over here. That's the one that you have to find with the transmitter once you've gotten everything else done. But that's just there. And I think that's all of them. I think that's all of them. Yeah. Because yeah, and then this is our long-term character. This is our long-term character we got. He's doing pretty good. We did get the technical balaclava, and we got all of our skills at 5. We've got rifle firearm at 4, revolver and gunsmithing at 4. We are on day 688, just waiting here. We've got some acorns on us. We actually have a prepper's pie on us just in case. And we're just sitting here basically waiting for the update. And right now we're rocking a 30-degree warmth bonus with double bearskin coats. We haven't even got everything. If we got everything repaired up, we'd have a 31-degree warmth bonus. But we just don't at the moment. We have our moose hide satchel and everything. We're sitting at a 45-kilo carry weight, and we've got 76 matches on us still. And we've got all the good clothing. We've got a bow and a bunch of arrows. We got some hides. We've got feathers. I think, how many arrows do I have? Those are the wrong kind. We got 38 arrows on us, and three of the other arrows too. So that character is all ready to go when we get the new update, because we're gonna take them and go right into the new zone and see what happens. But we're gonna wrap up the long dark section today, boys and girls. We're gonna switch over and play some survival, Fountain of Youth. We try the cave and Coastal Highway for this run. For the current run that I'm on, are you talking about the going down inside of it when there's an aurora? Maybe. It's hard to get an aurora to time it just right, and it's kind of a pain to get down there and get back out. I don't really like that cave. I would have to spend a bunch of time outdoors first, then go into the cave and Coastal Highway and go down into it. So that would be the tough part. But I'm gonna stop the YouTube stream for a minute, get set up for our Survival Fountain of Youth, take a 5-minute break, get set up for that, get ready to go with that, and then I'll be right back on YouTube, boys and girls. Thank you everybody on YouTube for all the likes and the resubs and the super chats. I'll be back on YouTube in just a minute. We'll just keep it rolling here on Twitch, but we're going to stop the YouTube and then start it back up again once I get Survival Fountain of Youth going. So to everybody on YouTube, have a great one, and I'll see you later on.